Today, the moon is in Sagittarius. We are one day after the Sagittarius full moon. So we are in that phase where the moon begins waning, but is still really quite full, right? We're still feeling that fullness of the illumination of the moon and just past it now. So beginning to sort of realize what happened, what it meant, and what it is implying for us as we go forward. And so today I want to talk about what it means to believe in yourself, because Sagittarius is about beliefs and how we are growing and expanding. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Friday, May 24th. And so we are now waning just past full. And like I said, after the full moon is exact, we feel the impact, right? It's hitting us. So we're still in that light, we're still in the vibe. And I like to compare the moon cycle to a theater production. It's just such a helpful metaphor, I think. So if you imagine that the waxing half of the moon cycle is about everything that goes into creating the theater production, and then all the casting, costumes, sets, rehearsals, everything. And then you get to just before the full moon when you have your final final rehearsals, everything is ready to go. And then the uh full moon is like the curtain opening. So around the full moon we have this reveal of the impact of what we have been working on. So all the effort, all the creativity, all the fine tuning, all the behind the scenes technical details, everything that went into creating a production. Now we get to see what we created. We get to see what our work has resulted in. And so but it's not the end, right? This is still just a stage in the bigger process. So each moon cycle is a piece of that bigger creative process. So in other words, with this production of putting on this moon cycle or this theater production, we are having the experience of seeing what it's like to create, have the results of the efforts we've put in, and then we integrate and learn about that. And then we enter the next moon cycle where we get to do it again. And we get to see what we want to do differently based on what we learned from the last cycle. So where we are right now in that theater production of the moon cycle is we are just after the curtain has drawn, right, with the full moon. And so we're feeling the impact of it. It's hitting us emotionally, physically. We're kind of having that moment of realizing, oh, this is what it is, right? There's a realization. And you think about what the word realize means. It means making something real, right? So we're feeling that. And we've been talking this moon cycle about manifestation and tangible results because we began with the Taurus new moon. Taurus is an earth sign. It is helping us connect to the earth and see what and how we are creating through building something in the physical world, through what do we see as the results of our efforts. So with this full moon in Sagittarius, we have a curtain opening, so to speak, that is reminding us of where we need to grow. It's like it's a reflection back to us that is saying, okay, this is what you have set the stage for. Where do you need to shift your beliefs, especially your beliefs about yourself, in a way that will support you, help you to become what you imagine. So when we're talking today about how to believe in yourself, right? What does it mean to believe in yourself? We're talking about the results or the impact of this full moon revealing to us something about where we need to expand our thinking about what is possible. So when we expand our thinking about what we're capable of, we have to go beyond where we have set that as a limitation in the past. So opening for ourselves to the way forward, expanding into the beliefs that we need to have, that in order to become what we want to become and in order to manifest the tangible results that we want to manifest. So remember, this moon cycle is one is one stage in the bigger creative process of living our lives. So as we are feeling the impact of what was revealed around the full moon, we also are beginning to realize, oh, I really have to expand what I see myself as capable of. I really have to grow into what I have set out for myself as I have been doing this work of tapping into my deeper truth, which is what we've been talking about for months, right? We've been talking about connecting with a bigger picture of meaning, of truth, and what our souls are wanting, what feels true and right for our hearts and brings meaning and significance to our lives. So how do we need to expand what we see ourselves as capable of in order to step into creating more fully that outcome, manifesting those tangible results where we can see it, right? Where we can see the way forward. And we don't have to know what that is just now, right? All we need to do right now in this phase of the cycle is we need to allow ourselves to expand what we think we are capable of. So, what does it mean to believe in yourself? It means having, it's almost interestingly enough, like a way of being humble, right? It's a humility to recognize that you can become the things you feel, scary to feel, tap into that place of power, but you can feel it deep inside. And how do you need to expand your beliefs to see yourself as capable of unfolding into that power and expanding and revealing it to the world, right? Sharing it with the world, sharing it with yourself, allowing yourself to have that tangibly in your life as a way of experiencing life. So right now, all it's about is just kind of going, wow, where have I seen my limitations in the past, and how can I open to letting those limitations expand? So yesterday I was sharing about going beyond boundaries, going beyond the limitations and beyond the comfort zone of the past thinking. So that is what we're working on this week in general. And last Sunday I had a great video in depth about this week's shifts with the Sagittarius full moon, with the sun and then Venus going into Gemini, and tomorrow Jupiter goes into Gemini. So really we're entering into that time period with Jupiter in Gemini, lasts about a year, where we are asked to expand our thinking, expand our beliefs in terms of how we think about things and what we believe is possible, And do that through seeking out information and learning. So, more on that tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Marina Orms, and you can learn more about me and how to work with me at astrologyheals.com. Thanks for being here and for subscribing and sharing these YouTube videos with your friends. I appreciate your support in helping me get the word out. All right, thanks, and I'll see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self-care. Bye for now.